He does that. He likes to tell me a lot about what's going on that day. So when I used to come home from work and stuff, like when I used to actually leave the house for work, right? I used to come home and the first thing that would happen is Phoenix would basically be sitting at the door and he'd just scream at me. It wouldn't even be like a little scream. It'd be like a prolonged, like at least 30 seconds to a minute howling, like fucking scream solid at me. Right, Azula? Don't get stuck in that. There we go. And then he would proceed to tell me all about his entire day and every gecko and small animal and whatever he might have seen out the window. And it's very cute, very endearing, but fucking hell is he very chatty. And he's a very chatty cat to live with. Like he's like, what did we work out? He's like 14, 15 now? Something like that. So I mean, sometimes he's just like, whoop, eccentric old man cat behavior, you know? No, mate. I just died. I don't want your beef. And I didn't take my... Fucking hell, come on, run. Can we take these? Take it, use it. Fucking hell. At least... There we go. I just want to not get infected by this battle. Don't you hit me, mate. Oh, jeez. I can't outrun you. I'm critical. Just take it. Fucking hell. Fuck off, mate. I've got a scratch now. Bandages. Don't let me bleed out. Jesus. Alright, I might have some cornbread and I'll need some water at some point. That really took a dent in my health. Can I load this up by any chance? No, I didn't think so. I pretty much figured it would use a different kind of ammo. So the thing I forgot... Sorry. When I jumped down, the thing that I forgot actively was, it was nighttime. And zombies run at nighttime. That's what I forgot is possible. So, yeah, that was a fun learning experience just now. Okay. I should use this bow and arrow thing, because I got a little bit of practice. Got a pipe pistol? Yeah, I got the pipe... What is this thing? Pipe machine gun. But, like, I need ammo for it. There should be a zombie in here. If I can sneak in here. Is there really not one? No, there's got to be one of those things, right? I don't trust this place. Really? Oh. Well, no, I was right. I like your fucking outfit. You're like basically the same guy as before. Jesus, I'm bleeding out again. Yeah, let's not... Do I have more bandages? I do not. I'm probably gonna fucking die from this. Okay, fuck it. I don't know if I can survive this. 6'5". Fucking hell. There could be resources in that room that might help me. I love the fact that I can shoot through doors now. That is nice. Jesus. So, okay. I am trying to survive and not die the 100 and something times that I did with the integration on. Right? And it's something I'm actively trying to avoid happening. My other thing too is I don't know about, like, you know how you get random hordes run through at night? A little bit curious about that. Yeah, give me my arrows. I sort of like how that body just goes through the door there. Water. That's murky. Maybe food? Books? Yeah, I could take books. I know all of this would be great for scrapping. Give me the chairs. And give me some of the stuff on the ground, because this will be like, yeah, cloth. Like, it doesn't seem like much, but cloth is, what is it? That's, I think bandages and shit. So, I can't remember. Scrap that. Scrap that. That's leather and metal. Do these make different noises? No, not that one. Not that. None of that makes different noises. That one did. This is a place I used to take over and make into a base. I don't know where you are yet. What, near where you're on the fetch, or the fetch itself? I have some of my drink, hold on. Where you are. Oh yeah, no, I've tried to make this a base too. A lot of the time, like, I try to alter stuff and the tower comes down. I hate that. The place isn't bad. It's just not very secure. Like the walls. It's a small footprint. I like places that have that small footprint for securing it. Now, I was going to keep running in this way, but I kind of got to go back the other way. I kind of want to see down this way. This looks nice. This will take me in towards working stiff tools. If I go back that way, it's towards the snow. But if I go over the mountain, it'll take me to Grim. Or at least the trader. So, we'll see. But yeah, also, I know I didn't say it yet, but I plan to, like, play for 6 hours tonight. So I'll be live till 3 AM my time, which is an extra hour, like, longer than usual. What was that? Did you just fail a quest, Grim? Did you forget to grab the supplies? Yeah, no, I started an hour earlier and I'll stream till an hour later so that I can have a really good run at this. I plan to do 5 hours tomorrow as well, if I can. I'm running on like 30 minutes of sleep. It started without you. Okay, so if you start without me, it just automatically fails me. That's interesting. It must just be instead of you having to get me to accept to join the quest, it just automatically just says no. There's a zombie over here I gotta be careful of. Bags near rivers. I don't know why. Oh, medical, finally. I always found good shit in river bags. Now, somebody said to fuck with this thing. I don't know if it's this one or the other ones. I think my person's hungry or something. I don't understand what it was. Maybe it was one of the other ones. See if I can take out this guy. I know I'm really low on health and this is a big risk, but I just need to see if I can get you dead. There would also be food in the back of that building. And I know where it is and I know how to get to it. So it might be worth my time to grab that. I don't think they'll have medical stuff in the back. But this is the place that we make our base. Like our Blood Moon Tower. And somebody might remember. If I go up to front and have a look at it from this way. Does it look familiar? Where we have like the hill and stuff in the background. Yeah. I still don't want to kind of do that kind of location again. If I can avoid it. Make a bunch more arrows. I'll try to keep making those early game. Now just see what I can steal around this premises. I don't really need sand. To be fair, I do not need sand, I don't think, for anything. There's a zombie up the back here, if I can just avoid him. Let me get in here. There should be a big mama just off to the side here, I'm pretty sure. What's in here, usually? That's a surprise. It's very rare that this is like a completely unguarded space. There's a lot of food and stuff in this room for there not to be a zombie. Water, cabinets. Yeah, this is one of those ones where it's easy to get in the back of this place and just grab a bit of food. Like peaches, it's going to give me food. Not. I don't know if there's any zombies in that room, but I'll see if I can get out that way because there's a bag of rubbish. This is going to get me over encumbered too, and I want to... So I usually put my first few points into pack mule. Last playthrough, that was not the idea. That's not what helped. Recipes, get me a bone knife. I always forget you can make one of these. Always forget that that's a thing that can be done. I don't know why. I just do. I've got cloth. Realistically, I want to sell that once I meet a raider. The zombies coming up to building. God damn it. See, cornmeal. Mate, I didn't want you to come to this building. Is there anything else here? No. Yeah, you can come in that way, and I'll go out this way. Great. Teamwork. So Grim's like further up here. I've got to go to the trader up here. I wonder if... What about you? I wonder if they change. I would love it if they change the ratio of like honey back to being like, if you want honey, you go and cut down stumps. So it was like the whole point of the like going and cutting down a stump. This is empty. That's a surprise. Maybe Grimm's been through more medical. Yes. I need medical stuff, but realistically I need like better medical. Maybe there's a different kind of small tree that somebody was talking about. So basically, somebody in my Discord told me that cutting down the small pine trees or whatever, or small trees, were in some way funny. And I don't know why, like they did something funny. And I'm thinking it could just be that they sound like a full-ass tree dramatically falling. Or... oh, I was going to say I didn't get a one hit then. I think Grim must have killed a zombie. There you go. Yeah, anyway, I think maybe it's one of those like little, you know, the round ones? Like there's one kind of over there. One of those like really short round ones you kind of can't see through. Oh, here's one. See if it's this. I wonder if it's this that they're talking about. Because I normally cut these down anyway because you can't see through them. It's a genuine risk when you're either driving around or if you're... what do you call it? Fighting zombies through it. They gave me oak seeds unless they find that particularly funny, like a nutsack or something. But, I mean, it's not it. I don't need goldenrod. I realistically don't really need paper, but I don't think... I can't scrap that. I do have extra bones and all stuff. I've got food. Let's eat that. It's going to make me thirsty. It's going to give me a little bit of health. I've still got like an hour and a half for the abrasion that I got. Let me take that back. So, when you're running around... maybe it hasn't played 7 days before and you're curious why I put my weapon away and I start punching like these specific sticky little bushes, these ones. They give you wood, right? And they don't damage your tools. So I normally run around for like the first few days. I run around and collect like a bunch of wood and grass and just whatever, right? And the wood helps me build. This is how I suddenly rock up at a place and I can automatically just drop 300 boxes and it's like no effort. Because I've just been stockpiling it by running around punching these non-stop. But the grass and stuff that I pick up, I end up holding on to for the entire game from start to finish. And the funny thing is, like, I only used it a little bit in the very beginning. So I'm gonna look at maybe not stockpiling it. This is nice. I like the, oh, the chicken fell in the water! Oh, that's funny. Huh? Is that a bomb? Oh, that's just a hubcap. There's a zombie coming in. Yeah, I wouldn't have noticed the holes that's coming across here straight away. I like the change in design for the bridge. It's really pretty. These anything new? No, they're exactly the same. I read a whole bunch of them in town on the last map. It does sometimes pay to like pay attention to stuff like that. Now, if I recall right, if this is the same kind of layout, there was like some kind of weird fairy rock thing going on, fairy ring thing. What I mean is that somewhere along one of these lines, just off the side of a bridge, there was a ring of stones in a perfect circle next to a tree. And it just kind of struck me as like, you know how like you hear stories of people like, oh, this is like, what do you call it? Like a fairy trap or something like that, where it's like you, I don't know, desecrate something, you get cursed or whatever. I'm not quite sure of the schematics. I don't pay too much attention to it. But it does strike me as that kind of thing, where you might get a benefit for something. This one fear. Alright. There's a down area here. You call it a cellar. Fucking down area. I don't want to be in this yard in case it has a dog. I'd rather be outside the perimeter. So we've got a whole ass... Whoa, shit, I didn't even notice you were there. Alright, come on, mate. Oops. My only problem is I'm running around on the ground. I shouldn't really get too many, like, running hordes first thing in the morning. But it is possible. Yeah, so if I keep going that way, just down there, there's a pawn shop. Where you can get, like, a lot of, like, your guns and, like, extreme valuables and stuff. Like, super huge valuables and whatever. But there's a lot of really good stuff out that way. This is what happens when you know a fucking layout of a map a little bit too well. I should be making more arrows. I'll use these for sneaking knights and, like, attacking certain quests and shit. Leave you alone, mate. See how this goes. Yeah, I'd kind of like to maybe, like, set up shop somewhere that's not in, like, my familiar little zone. A lot of cars here. What I mean is basically over here is where I'm really super familiar with. And so I've traveled a lot of, like, this direction and stuff from it. So I wouldn't mind being kind of further away from that in the sense that I might actually have to adjust to, like, areas I'm not as familiar with. What kind of corpse is that? Oh yeah, it's more like an actual fucking deer. It's hilarious. Oh, I should have used a bone knife for that, damn. Alright. Yeah, go back to barehanded. I don't know what the recircle icon is on, like, the inventory bar stuff. I might eat that. I know it's going to poison me a little bit. Calm down, love. I'm doing stuff in my inventory. Hey, it's Grim. Hey, I found you. I didn't recognize you at first. I thought you were both fucking zombies because of your gear. Oh, what'd you get? Oh, fucking... Wait. Oh, shit, you got Shamway's secret recipe already? How? Did you find that? How the fuck did you find that, Grim? Jesus. Magic. Magic and sorcery. That's super luck. Hey, Master Waffleton. Welcome in. Yeah, fucking Grim has... Okay, so Grim has, like, this thing that we've discussed a couple times. And, he kind of can hop into a game and automatically pick up a really high-tier gun or a book or unlock something special that he needs to basically, like, game change the thing. And he just does it. Like, almost every other game. One of us, at least one person on my server, always has stupidly high luck. Like, straight off the bat. And I guess today it's Grim. Because it's only him and I at the moment. But, yeah. God. Shamway recipe. I haven't seen one of those in years. I'm gonna get more of the stumps and stuff around here. How you doing, Master Waffleton? I was just thinking, I'm like, it would be way early before your work, wouldn't it? I think. Feel like it. Anyway. Yeah, it's evening for me. So I'm gonna see if I can loot this. Trying to, like, stretch a little bit while I can. I got vehicle magazine. Let's get you killed. I'm clocked in for work, just nothing to do at the moment. Oh yeah. Well, that's alright. At least you got a little bit of free time. Lol. That's worthless. I saw the XP come up and I'm like, Grim was doing a quest. So I had to just quickly check that it wasn't him. Let's get rid of that. Let's get these back into arrows and stuff. I was on my way to find a trader. I'm really close by, actually. I didn't realize that. Cool. Let's keep going. Let's keep trying to find her. Because Grim came from this direction and it's like, it's morning. So I've already died once, Waffleton. I had to go to the bathroom and I got nibbled for a progressively long period of time, which was super fucking awkward while I was like going to the toilet because, you know, I had my headset on so I could hear everything. But aside from that, it hasn't been too bad. I spent probably, collectively speaking, maybe an hour going through the interface, the menus, the new kind of like player tutorial stuff, character creation, you know, all that stuff. Sucks zombies. What's it? Do not respect for no respect for the bathroom. Yeah, pretty much. Look, it was almost nighttime, so like I was almost safe where I was. My only problem was I went further up a tower and kind of triggered the zombies to wake up, and that was my problem, unfortunately. But there's nothing I could do about it. I had to fight them off as best I could, and I don't get the luxury of time. Is that a bear or something out there? I don't get the luxury of time for the bathroom like most people do, so I didn't have a choice. Like otherwise I would have like stood there and fought them off when they came closer, but yeah. It's all good. It's kind of nice finally. In a way, it's kind of nice getting to fucking explore the map, because the last map that I had, I was building a lot, right? And so I kind of didn't leave my base much, if ever at all. And I kind of didn't get to really do quests or much else. So I got a lot of my building out of my system, honestly. And I kind of want to get used to what the system's like now, so that the next, when they release the full 1.0, like full release, not experimental, I will get to just kind of play then, hopefully. Yeah, it's the experimental version. I downloaded, updated it and stuff like Tuesday morning, like as soon as it was available. But I didn't get to take a look at it because I had like other plans and stuff. I like that this is a little bit more substantial a building. Nice. Yeah, so this is my first look. Like, I've seen a little bit of, you know, the gameplay and a little bit of stuff with various streamers and stuff, but I haven't actually got a chance to get in and play it myself till now. I know Grim's looted this whole place. So yeah, it's kind of nice to kind of get in and finally check it out, you know. I shut that because I don't know if any other doors are open. That's not. Yeah. I don't know, it's interesting. I haven't got a level or anything yet, because obviously I died and I got a deficit. I wonder if Grim came up here. I guess maybe not. It's sand. I don't know, I think it's pretty interesting so far. Some of the stuff, I don't mind this system. I get it. I like the fact that you kind of get rewarded for like mining lots of resources and doing certain things. Like, that's nice. I always like getting a little bit of extra XP for just stuff that I have to do, kind of thing. I spooked myself earlier when I clicked on this and she had for sure polygons going. Let's see, we've got, is this all the, I guess this is the only set items you can, I didn't even notice this before. This is what I was talking about with like noticing shit. Oh, I'm level 2 actually, hold on. I did get a level. And I have died once. I would like to keep that low. Specifically, I would have liked to have kept it 0, but we don't get to have nice things. I'm healing a tiny bit. Right. There was one thing I did last time, that I kind of thought might be really useful. I also tended to find that since they brought in like the issues with the food and drink, iron gut wasn't too bad. But the thing is, like, they're always hungry. Now let's see, useless calories, gain more benefit from food, useless oxygen while driving. Use food and water loss from physical exertion by 5%. Hold your breath for 84 seconds. I don't know why I never put more points into this, honestly. I used to. I just stopped at some point when they changed the food system and she was always hungry, even when it was maxed out. I just stopped bothering with it because I'm like, she's always hungry and thirsty. It seemed like it wasn't working. I did consider a healing factor because it would give me health. It would kind of like speed things up a tiny bit. The thing about Iron Gut is the increased length of buffs. Yeah, I know it does that. That's good if like you're doing like mining or something like that where you kind of need it to like have the candies last a little bit longer and stuff. But I just didn't notice a big difference when I had it maxed out on one of the maps. So it's kind of why I sort of stopped using it. The buff increase is pretty helpful. It can be. Like, it can be for like making it last for a while. The learning elixir too. Does it do that for that one too? That would explain why I thought it lasted longer than it did. So usually I hit up Pack Mule because I cannot stand being over encumbered and unable to run and slowed down and all that shit. But I'm actually thinking I want to put a point into healing factor for first time as a first one because that will allow me to regain health, I think, for the most part. With natural healing, critical injuries, it heal 20% faster. I don't know if that helped with it. I don't think that's a critical injury, but it can't hurt to try. It almost doubles the buff, does it? I just don't think I've noticed. So nowadays we got to deal with this bastard.
But if you cross me, you'll meet the wrong end of my 44.
So we got to deal with this asshole every time to begin with. And I find it a really interesting choice that Fun Pimps wants you to interact with this cunt as like the first guy you ever meet in the game. Like, I feel like that was an interesting choice.
Here you go.
I already have one.
In one place.
I already have one, mate. I want your stinking shovel. Love a man, don't pick on him. I'm not picking on him, Grim.
You again? What? You got a fucking crush on me or something?
No, that's Grim. Let's be honest there. That's 100% Grim. Let's say it's the first one for now. Yes, he is. So the trader progression should work in the sense that you'll always get wrecked. And then I think it sends you to... whatever the chick's name is in the burnt area. And then I think to Hugh in the snow and Bob in the wastelands. Jen, yeah. I just realized it just then. I'm like, why do I know all these other ones' names and I cannot remember her? And it's just like, I always hear her name, but I never hear her in context of Trader. So I remember him as like Trader Rack, Trader Bob, Trader Hugh, stuff like that. So my brain doesn't register Jen for some reason because everybody just says Jen. But yeah, I got there. But yeah, she should be next. I think it's, if that's, let's see, green, burnt, snow, wastelands. I feel like I'm missing one. Am I missing a biome? The desert. Who's in the desert? Joel. Joel's in the desert, yeah. Thank you. So unless it goes Greenland, desert, burnt, snow, wastelands, that could be it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you'll always get wrecked first in the green. He will always be in the green, regardless if you like it or not. So that's pretty interesting. I kind of want to get rid of some stuff like this that I don't need. I'll sell some of these things. I'll need them in the long run, but right now I don't need to run around with them. I will need nitrate and stuff. Yeah, they kind of tried to make it uniform so that when you're playing the game, you kind of know what to expect and can kind of like, I guess, deal with the order of it a little bit better, maybe? I'm not quite sure. But